You can feel the tension building. Something's happening behind the scenes, something that could change everything. Donald Trump, for all his chaos, is showing signs of something far more dangerous than anyone realizes. The vacuum at the heart of his presidency isn't just a void, it's a breeding ground for extreme forces. And the scariest part, you and I are the ones who'll feel the consequences every single day. Why? Hang on, because what's coming next is something you won't believe. Stay with me. Now, let's break this down. Trump's presidency has always been a whirlwind, right? But it's more than just random chaos. Behind all the noise, there's a pattern emerging, a dangerous one. The true issue isn't just about Trump's erratic decisions, it's about who's been pulling the strings. Ever noticed how he's been swayed by the loudest voices, the biggest promises? This isn't a leadership strategy, it's a ticking time bomb. So what's really at stake here? And why does this matter to you? Keep watching, because the bigger picture is just starting to unfold. Here's the hard truth. Trump's presidency isn't a story of strength or unpredictability. It's a story of vulnerability. The moment he took office, the doors to influence were wide open. And who stepped in? Some of the most dangerous actors of our time. People like Steve Miller, who thrives in chaos. His influence has been enormous, shaping policies that weren't just extreme, they were downright reckless. He doesn't just use Trump's weaknesses, he magnifies them. And notice what's missing here. There's no one to check this power, no one to stop it from spiraling out of control. And then things start to escalate fast. Think about it. We're not talking about isolated incidents anymore. This is becoming a pattern. Trump's decision-making isn't just a series of random moves. It's a carefully crafted erosion of the post-war world order. Military strikes, regime changes, economic threats, they're all on the table now. The most alarming part? This isn't a mistake. This is becoming the new normal. What used to be unthinkable is now just another day in Trump's world. And that's where the danger lies. But here's where it gets even more chilling. This chaos isn't just random. It's being guided. Let's dig deeper. The stakes just got higher. Trump isn't just responding to global events. He's being shaped by figures who see the world through an extreme lens. Take Steve Miller, for example. He's not just an advisor. He's a strategist with a clear authoritarian worldview. Miller's influence has twisted Trump's impulses into policies that reject international norms and embrace raw power. And Trump, he doesn't even notice the shift. He's not just making impulsive decisions, he's enabled by these forces. And the truth that nobody's talking about? Trump's lack of a clear worldview means he's vulnerable to those who have one. That's where things start to get dangerous. And it doesn't stop there. In just a few short months, we've seen a cascade of unsettling developments. First, Trump's foreign policy becomes more erratic. Then the radical elements around him grow bolder. It's like a snowball rolling downhill, faster, bigger, uncontrollable. We're talking about military strikes with no clear objective, economic pressure on allies, and a return to old-school imperialist tactics. And it's not just happening abroad. Domestically, laws are being bent to suit whoever can pull the strings. What happens if this continues? What happens when power isn't just unchecked, but actively weaponized? Now, let's step back for a moment and think about you. How does this chaos affect real people? Because it's not just about abstract policy anymore, it's about lives. Think about the everyday consequences. Higher tensions, more uncertainty, the erosion of trust in global systems. This isn't just something happening on the news, it's something affecting your job, your security, your future. And this isn't just happening overseas, it's happening right here at home. If this feels familiar, if it feels like we're living in a world that's suddenly spinning out of control, say so in the comments. You're not alone in noticing this. But let's not just react emotionally. There's a deeper reason this is happening. It's not just Trump's impulsiveness, it's a system that's designed to enable this chaos. The real danger is in how power is concentrated. Think about it. Tech moguls like Elon Musk have more power than entire governments. The system isn't just broken, it's been rigged for the few. And that's exactly what's enabling this dangerous blend of wealth, ideology, and raw power. It's not an accident. It's a pattern. This is the new normal. The real question is, how do we stop it before it completely spirals out of control? So, where do we go from here? Two paths are emerging. On one hand, we could continue down this road of unpredictability, where global alliances crumble and lawlessness reigns. On the other, we might see a backlash, a resistance that could lead to major shifts in power, both globally and domestically. But the scary truth, both paths are uncertain. What's clear, though, is that the momentum is already building, and the next move is coming faster than we think. So what happens when this chaos hits a tipping point? Will we be ready? Here's the takeaway. Trump's legacy might not be what we expect. It's not about the policies, the deals, or even the chaos. It's about the fragility of power and how quickly it can unravel when no one is watching. The world is learning a hard lesson. When the checks on power disappear, nothing stands between us and disaster. This isn't just about one man. It's about a system that could collapse under its own weight. To stay ahead of this, to truly understand what's coming, follow the analysis. Don't miss what's next. Hit subscribe and stay with us. The next chapter is already unfolding.